What's up, everybody? It's John with John Sports Odds and Collectibles coming at you with a brand new video. How's everyone doing out there today in the YouTube universe? Kind of a different kind of video today. A pretty interesting find that someone found. It's not a card. It's an autographed book that's signed by HONUS WAGNER. Yeah. So normally there's a YouTube channel called Junk Wax Hero. He'll cover things like this. I don't know how he missed this one, but it looks like, and this is a good thing that I'm the first channel to talk about this here on YouTube. Now, this isn't like finding, Honus Wagner's first baseball card or anything, some signed baseball, but it's an autographed book and it's kind of significant. I guess this person in northern Kentucky found this book at a Goodwill. I think that's where it was found. So let's read this. I'm going to go on to Reddit here as well. And let's look at images of it. And it says here, Highlands High grad Chris Kidney runs a business reselling clothes and vintage items online. His business was doing okay, but he experienced quite a significant slump this past winter. I think we all can say that. It was one that made him consider getting out of the business, he said, but decided to give it one last shot. He recently moved to from Newport to Moorhead. I'm assuming that's in Kentucky. I don't know anything about Kentucky, so forgive me if I'm making mistakes here with my geography. Continue on here, and decided to try some estate sales and visit some thrift stores in his new town. He'd also been expanding his business, looking at new areas for thrifting. At an estate sale, he bought a few books and did well enough with them that he wanted to be sure to check out books wherever he went. One day, he and a friend went to a nearby Goodwill. So he found this at a Goodwill. Can you believe this? A routine trip that became anything but routine. And I will put a link down below in the description of this article. You guys can go check it out. I go there 4 times a week and would go multiple times a day because they would always be putting out new items. And so on that particular day, it was the 4th time going there that day, and I thought, I forgot I didn't check any of the books, he said. While his friend looked through the shirts, Kidney went to pursue the books. And then here's the next part of the article, the find. I look for signatures, I look for first editions, and I've been very successful finding books there, he said. Then I found it. A baseball fan, he pulled a dusty old book about the history of the Pittsburgh Pirates off the shelf, and that's what makes this kind of story for me very interesting and extremely unique because, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Honus Wagner. I'm in Pittsburgh. The Pirates are my favorite team, so there's like a tie with this story to this video, to the channel, and to, I guess, myself. Okay, continuing on here, though. Inside, it was signed by none other than Honus Wagner, also known as the Flying Dutchman. The shortstop who played for the Pittsburgh Pirates from 1899 to 1917 was among the first group of players inducted in the Hall of Fame. Some of his very rare sports cards have sold recently, or in recent years, for $6 to $7 million. We all know about those sales and how crazy it's been. He says here, I grabbed my friend and made him walk back to the books with me. I said, what are the odds this is going to be something crazy? It's almost like something out of a movie, Kidney said. So I opened the book. I see the signature. The very next thing I did was looked at the copyright page so I could see the age of the book. And the fact that it was 1948, which was 7 years prior to Honus Wagner's death, got me really excited. He bought the book, The Pittsburgh Pirates by Frederick G. Lieb, for $1.59. Can you believe that, folks? $1.59. Look through your books, guys. This is crazy. And took it around to 8 baseball card shops. At each one, he was advised to get it authenticated. And at each one, he was also offered cash, it says, for the card on the spot. It should say book. He said that's when he knew he had what he thought it had. That's really bad. That's really poor writing right there. And then it talks about a baseball family. I guess he comes from a baseball family. I think that's his grandfather. I think he worked for perhaps some of the teams. We're going to talk about that in a second because I think he mentions that. So I found this fascinating. Now, I don't know if this man's got this authenticated. He definitely should get it authenticated through JSA, PSA, somebody. Let's take a look at the pictures. Here's the book. Here's this Reddit post. I found an authentic Honus Wagner book, signed book from 1949. He's got the date wrong here. I think it said 48, right? For $1.59 or $1.59, I found one of the greatest baseball player's signatures ever. I'm in shock. My grandpa passed, worked for the Reds, Giants, Cardinals, and other sports teams. He passed 3 years ago. I truly believe in some divine, I guess he meant way, I was meant to find this book. It has completely changed my life. So this was like back in March. So I don't know what ended up happening here. And then people comment on this Reddit thread and talking about the author here. And here are the images. So there's the book there. And there's the signature. Pretty cool. Best wishes. I think it says stay. I don't know if that says stay right. HONUS WAGNER. I'm not sure what that says. I think that's what it says. Here's another image of the book, the spine, and then I'm guessing this is an image of his grandfather. That might be, I don't know which, that might be Riverfront Stadium. So there's a link below in that thread that talks about how this book was sold back in 2012 at Leland's Auctions. And I think it only went for like, here it is, $635, which, you know, that was 13 years ago. So I would imagine this would go for in the thousands now. You know, not some $1 million find like you know, YouTube channels tend to want to talk about, but still a pretty cool thing to say the least. Definitely cool. And oh, there's more pictures here. I guess that's his cousin who was a bat boy. They're next to Pete Rose there with the Reds. So just a really cool find. I wanted to share this with everybody. I don't know. It hasn't been talked about at all here on YouTube. It's not some like, you know, card that was found underneath some stairs or some, you know, vintage baseball pack found in like an attic. You know, those stories that you always see. And Junk Wax Hero covers a lot of that stuff. But this one, hey, you know, maybe he saw us, didn't think it was worth talking about. I felt like it was worth sharing with everybody out there. I think it's a pretty cool find. And congrats to this guy who found this this awesome item. And that's pretty much it. I did want to mention that I do have some videos up on the channel that if you're interested, you should go check out. There's this one in particular where I go to the Dick's House of Sport and take an up-close look at the Paul Skeens 1/1 Pro Debut patch auto card that went for $1.11 million. Again, my channel was the first one to actually film there, from what I can tell. But go check it out. There's a video right here. You guys can go check it out. It's on our, you know, it was put up a couple days ago. And just some other interesting videos that I posted recently. This one got some incredible views. This one where I found comic books that were 61 years old. And that got a ton of views from people. And then, but this one, you know, go check this one out. I found a comic book that's 70 years old in a box where all the comic books are $3. So, you know, it's a golden age book if you're interested in comic books. And then also most recently I revisited the Isley's Sweet William baseball disc set right here. And then a few days ago I made my first ever Facebook Marketplace comic book lot purchase. So if you're interested in comic books, you might want to go check that one out. That's all I've got for you guys today. Greatly appreciate you stopping by and checking this one out. More videos coming up real soon, so remember to like, subscribe, comment down below, share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones. The eBay store link is down below in the description. Until next time, folks, this is John with John Sports Odds and Collectibles signing off, and I will see everybody very, very soon. Take care.